Nancy Cortez is standing by in Washington with how Hillary Clinton's campaign is responding. Nancy?
Elaine, the Clinton campaign says there is no disputing what Trump meant. Clinton campaign manager Robbie Mook issued this statement, quote, "This is simple. What Trump is saying is dangerous. A person seeking to be the president of the United States should not suggest violence in any way." Her running mate, Senator Tim Kaine, just weighed in a short time ago from Texas.
It just revealed a sort of a complete temperamental misfit with the character that's required to do the job. And in a nation we've got to be pulling together, and countenancing violence is not something any leader should do.
Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren followed that up with this, quote, "Donald Trump makes death threats because he's a pathetic coward who can't handle the fact that he's losing to a girl." Interestingly, Elaine, one thing that Democrats are not expressing is surprise. They note this is the same man who encouraged violence against protesters at his rallies and who joked that he could shoot someone and still not lose votes.
Well, Nancy, Trump's remarks seem to fall into the Clinton campaign's ongoing narrative about him. What do you make of their response Tuesday?
Well, it is the one thing that they say over and over and over again about Donald Trump, that he is dangerous. It's right up there with him being temperamentally unfit. These are phrases that they repeat, and they're really hoping sink into the brains of the American electorate. And so they say that this is a perfect example of that. Whether he was joking or serious, you don't talk about inciting violence. You don't encourage people to bring arms against either a president or judges. Now, Republicans are arguing strenuously that that is not what he was saying, that he didn't mean anything like that. But Democrats uniformly, Elaine, argue that it's pretty clear what he was trying to say.
Nancy, we also learned Tuesday that Clinton's campaign has decided to make a push in two reliably Republican states, Arizona and Georgia. What do we know about that?
Well, what we know, Elaine, is that the Clinton campaign has decided to make a preliminary investment in two states that even a few weeks ago they probably would have predicted were off the table. Arizona, a reliably red state. President Obama lost by about 8 points. Same goes for Georgia. But there are recent polls that have indicated that Clinton might actually have a shot there. In Arizona, the latest CBS News Battleground Tracker shows Trump with just a 2-point lead. A new poll out of Georgia shows that Clinton actually has a 4-point lead. So they have had some staff in those states. They're going to start investing a little more. They're not going to go full on yet. They want to see additional data, see if they really have a shot. But at the very least, what it's going to do is force Trump to spread his resources even more thinly to defend states that should have been safe bets for him.
All right, Nancy Cortez in Washington for us. Nancy, thank you.
You got it.